Welcome back to the channel. Name Motor Authority, Vietnam Rocket, 2026. Written in an engaging, dramatic tone suitable for a tech-savvy audience. In the heart of Southeast Asia, where innovation meets resilience, Vietnam has emerged not just as a rising industrial power, but as a serious contender in the race to space. Welcome back to Motor Authority, a Vietnam Rocket, where today, we're bringing you something truly monumental. This isn't just any rocket. This is the 2026 Vietnam-built launch vehicle, a machine that embodies ambition, engineering brilliance, and a daring step toward a new frontier. At first glance, it commands attention. Standing over 50 meters tall, sleek, metallic, and fearless against the sky, this rocket symbolizes decades of progress compressed into a single, awe-inspiring form. But it's not just about size or look, it's about what's inside, and what it's capable of. Crafted by a coalition of Vietnamese engineers, scientists, and international partners, the 2026 rocket is the result of tireless innovation. It's the first of its kind, a fully modular, semi-reusable orbital launch vehicle developed right here in Vietnam. The project started with a question: why not us? And in less than 5 years, that question turned into a roaring answer. At its core lies a next-gen liquid-fueled engine, developed in-house, codenamed Dragonfire X. Using a mixture of refined kerosene and liquid oxygen, this beast generates more than 1.2 million newtons of thrust, enough to break free of Earth's gravity with elegance and precision. The engine was tested across 3 provinces, with extreme stress simulations mimicking real-world launch conditions. The results: outstanding. Stable combustion. Minimal vibration. Near-zero anomalies. It's a masterpiece of modern propulsion. But this rocket isn't just about raw force. It's smart. Loaded with AI-driven telemetry systems and onboard diagnostics, it can make real-time decisions mid-flight, adjusting thrust, balancing fuel loads, and even initiating self-corrective measures if anomalies are detected. The guidance system alone has been praised internationally, with experts calling it one of the most responsive flight brains ever built in Southeast Asia. Let's talk payloads. The 2026 Vietnam rocket is designed with flexibility in mind. It can deliver satellites into low Earth orbit, deploy micro-cargo to the Moon's orbit, or serve as a test bed for future deep space missions. With a maximum payload capacity of nearly 18 metric tons to LEO, it stands shoulder to shoulder with launch vehicles from far older aerospace industries. One of the most fascinating elements of this launch vehicle is its partial reusability. The first stage is designed to return autonomously, using grid fins and retro thrusters to guide its descent. A precision landing is performed on a floating pad anchored off the coast of Da Nang. And yes, the latest test flight saw a perfect touchdown, with barely a scratch on the fuselage. That's game-changing. That's sustainability. This project is more than national pride, it's a gateway. Vietnam has laid the foundation for a domestic space industry that will train generations of engineers, programmers, and visionaries. Universities are already integrating aerospace design into their curricula. Local industries are forming around this innovation, supplying parts, software, and services. The ecosystem is blooming. Critics once said Vietnam would rely forever on foreign technology in the space sector. They were wrong. This 2026 rocket proves that with determination, vision, and unity, the impossible becomes achievable. Every bolt, every weld, every line of code is a declaration: Vietnam can launch. Of course, no rocket launch is complete without a heart-racing countdown. When the engines roared to life during the first official test flight earlier this year, Spectators were silenced by the sheer power of it all. The sky cracked open with flame and thunder as the rocket rose, slicing through the clouds. It was more than a launch, it was a rebirth. A country once overlooked in the space race had just made its mark. And now, we look ahead. Lunar missions. Martian probes. Satellite constellations powered by Vietnamese tech. It's not a dream anymore. It's a plan in motion. With this 2026 launch vehicle, Vietnam is no longer watching the stars. It's reaching for them one stage at a time. So if you're as excited as we are about the future of Vietnam's aerospace journey, hit that subscribe button and join us here on Motor Authority, a Vietnam rocket. This is only the beginning. The sky is no longer the limit.